Jason are getting married?
I'm so sorry for just blurting it out like
When
that.
did this happen?
A couple of weeks ago. We haven't really said anything to any of our friends and family.
So you two were engaged that night I came over to your apartment.
Yeah.
And we're very happy about it. You know, marrying you is the best thing that could happen to that boy.
With all due respect to the wedding plans, this is a serious matter. It needs immediate attention.
It's actually maybe a little too
Dr.
soon
Hunter,
to know
this isn't your
if it's
patient.
dangerous.
Monica, I need authorization to move forward.
Or not.
Maybe we could wait and just give Jason some time to wake up on his own.
Exactly. Jason is unconscious right now because
I'm more
of the
experienced than
accident. The mass on the
especially with
scan.
Jason. He is the reason why I came to General Hospital in the first place. His best odds are me doing this procedure.
You know what? It's great that you have more experience opening the guy's head. It does not mean you need to go ahead and open it again tonight.
All right, listen, doctors, you can take your sibling rivalry and take care of it someplace else, because right now I just want to know what my options are.
The best option is going in there and getting a biopsy, see what we're dealing with.
Now, Patrick saved Jason's life before, and I think that we ought to go
But wait a
along
minute,
with his
Jason
recommendation.
is not afraid to die. He does not want to be incapacitated. He doesn't want to be confined to a wheelchair and have somebody take care of him for the rest of his life. Can we guarantee that that is not going to
Guarantee
happen?
it, Sam. There's always risks, but it's worse odds if I don't go in tonight.
What do you mean by worse? I mean, I'm a gambler. Tell me the odds. Give me the
Will
numbers
you
so I know
stop
what I'm
it,
dealing
Sam?
with.
You are not his wife yet. You
Jason
have no
only had that
right.
procedure to begin with
I am
because he
his
faked-
mother.
I do not mean to disrespect you in any way. Please don't take it like that, but you and Jason have only been speaking to each other a few times in the past couple of years. Jason would want me to choose. And so far, I have not heard anything to convince me that he should have this procedure.
My dear, we all want the same things. We want Jason to get well and be able to marry you. But Monica formally adopted Jason,
I
so
know.
she is the one who can make the decision.
Look, maybe we can get together on this.
But if we can't, then I suggest we consult with the chief of staff and let her decide.
No need to involve you. The patient's family's already given permission.
Well, I am chief of staff. I'm glad that someone bothered to ask me my opinion.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to try to make it into the hospital. I mean, half the roads are closed and Emma's asleep, so can you just break this down for me?
The patient was admitted with head trauma. After seeing the scans, we noticed that there's an anomaly, a cyst or mass on the frontal lobe.
The anomaly is unrelated to the head trauma. It could have been there for years.
If it grows or moves, it could prove fatal.
But exposing the patient to an invasive procedure puts him at an unnecessary risk.
Because of the position of the mass and scarring from a previous injury, we won't be able to properly diagnose until we go in.
We should be focusing on the head trauma, allow the patient to regain consciousness, and then we can explore other options.
You said there was scarring. How severe is the previous damage?
This is why I didn't want you involved.
Why?
It's Jason.
What happened?
MVA. The airbag didn't deploy.
How bad is it?
He's still unconscious, and as you can see from the scans, there's swelling, but that's not the risk. The real problem is the mass that we've discovered.
See, that's why we should give this guy a chance to regain consciousness, then we can explore drug protocols. They could be helpful.
I'm in favor of a non-invasive solution. And Jason sustained so much damage, I wouldn't want to risk more.
Robin, you're risking Jason's life by waiting.
She is not risking
This is
his
not
life.
the time to try and bring him up to my level.
What are you talking
I've
about,
operated
bring
on
me
Jason
up to
before.
your
I've
level?
saved his life. I'd really like to know that you trust me enough to do it again.
You both make good points, but I'm going to have to go with Patrick. Do the biopsy tonight.
Thank you. I'll let you know as soon as we have something for you.
Maybe I could find a way to get there. I could ask Stephanie to come back, or I could leave Emma next door with the Randalls.
No, I don't want you driving in this weather, and I don't want Emma to wake up at the neighbors scared, so just stay there. We'll take care of business here.
You better.
I will. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go tell the family.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
The chief of staff agrees. The aggressive approach is what's needed. I'm going to prep Jason.
Okay, I know that Patrick is a brilliant doctor and you all trust his judgment, but I really don't like that we're doing this without Jason's permission.
Look, Sam, you said you are a gambler. Well, medicine is a lot like gambling. You have to put your odds on the best chance you're going to get. We have to do this for Jason.
Figure it out. Hey.
Don't ever second guess me in front of the patient's family again.
They needed the facts in order to make an informed
You
decision.
saw that Sam wanted to wait, and you said exactly
Waiting
what
is
she
a
wanted to
valid
do.
option. Now, you see, Robin has you swabbing tonsils, and so you're bored. And what do you want to do? You want to go recapture your former glory. Go revisit the scene of your greatest triumph.
You're talking about the fact that the patient lost his son on
Yeah,
the table?
exactly. Now you have even more to prove.
Listen to me. You saw Robin's face when she found out it was Jason. If he dies, she will be devastated.
Yeah, and so what did you do? You preyed on her fear to get her to authorize
Robin
an
made a
unnecessary
decision based
procedure.
on my knowledge and
You
experience.
emotionally blackmailed your own
You
wife.
doubled down and you lost. Now, if you want to talk about this over beers at Jake's, that's fine. I've got a surgery to prep for.
Oh, yeah? You gonna have anybody assist on that, or is that a
Rushi,
one-man
because I don't
vanity
think you
project?
can be objective.
You know, I am every damn bit as good as you are.
Well, you're going to have to find that on another day and another surgery.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go visit my patient, Siobhan Spencer. You remember her? Yeah, I just saved her life for the second time.
Okay, so Monica says that this is for the best, and she is your mother and a doctor. So I guess she's right. Listen, Jason, I know how much you hate hospitals and operations. And I'm actually really glad you weren't around for all the tests and all of the arguing. When you wake up, this is all going to be over with. And you've got to wake up, Jason. You've got to wake up. Beat this so you can marry me.
Scope. All right, going in. I'm gonna need some suction. I'm getting some scar tissue here. I'm gonna retract, adjust the angle. This is gonna be tricky.